My thing with Diddy is why is he trying to get in contact with witnesses? He gotta know they recorded in calls, right?
My man, in order to you to think that you could get away with doing any kind of witness tampering in prison, you got to probably be one of the smartest, dumbest person because they tape everything, bruh. Don't you know when he was using those other people cards and they phone cards and everything like that, and they hear it, that person was like that. Hold up. That's supposed to be inmate 076. And Puff inmate number is 0666. Why is 0666 coming over on 0607? Why is Puff stuff coming over on his card? Hold up. Did he just say, take that, take that? Do I hear, bad boy, come out and play? They know his voice. And now for him to be giving people instructions to do things, like I say, he got to be one of the smartest dumb MS we know. So if they got him on there telling people to get in touch with people or tell people to stop, because evidently you got to realize this. We may not be doing this pretty soon. We may not be even talking about Puff. None of these YouTubers. Because of what? They trying to get a gag order on social media. They trying to get a gag order on social media that nobody should be discussing these cases or his case or anything about him. And that's crazy. I know the judge is not trying to stop people's freedom of speech, their constitutional right. How dare his lawyers with that bull crap? They're trying to get a gag order on social media. Anyone speaking on him. That's why, did you hear about that they had private investigators going to content creators, a few content creators, and asked them, were you paid to talk about Diddy? Are you paid to talk about, or did somebody give you money to do any kind of content regarding his cases or whatever like that? They got people that they hired to go out there and then told them that if you stop, we'll pay you. Mighty, they might, they might be coming to the Art of Dialogue, Mighty. They might be coming to y'all, man. You gonna take that hush money, huh?
Nah, man, nah, I'm good, man. But I am hearing that Diddy in good spirits.
Wow. I I didn't hear none of that, man. All I know is that, you know, the guards are being closely monitored. Because it was said that he was on a cell phone. And I don't think you could have a cell phone in the Brooklyn House of Detention, the Brooklyn or the Manhattan House of Detention. I don't think you could have a cell phone. And I heard that he had a cell phone. He made some calls to some people. So they're going to watch the guards closely because if you remember with the Epstein case, and check this out, those two guards that were supposed to be brought up on charges because they falsified records, you ain't heard nothing else about them. They retired in Florida with their feet kicked up, probably with millions of dollars. You ain't heard nothing else about those cases, bro. See, I believe if he gets out and enough people feel like him being a danger, because what happens is right now, the federal government is playing a game with him. They playing a game with him. because they want him probably to be a witness or to turn over some evidence on some other people that they would like to have behind bars too. And you got to realize this. For him to do that, and if he does that, his life is more dangerous, in danger outside of jail than it is in. Because they can't do the same, they can't do the same Epstein move again. They can't do the same Epstein. You know, my friend told me that they put up so many cameras after that Epstein stuff, they can't do that move again. Whether allegedly he did it to himself or somebody else did it to him, we don't know. Whether he's on a private island or he's in the grave, do we really know? The whole thing about it is that he may be safer in jail if people are making his beds and he's telling people to smile. He may be safer in jail than he is out. Man, I don't know. I thought he would have it hard, man, because since that was Brooklyn, and Brooklyn always stands up, and a lot of dudes from Brooklyn think that he led Big to his death. You understand? And by him being housed in Brooklyn, I thought that it would be real difficult for him. But, you know, money talks, bullshit walks.
You heard about how they raided his cell?
Listen to me, man. They have done what they've done to every inmate that's ever been in jail. When they come and raid your cell, and they didn't only raid his cell, bro. They raid other people's cells too. Because he could be hiding stuff in other people's stuff. You understand what I'm saying? He could be hiding stuff in other people's stuff. Yo, hold this, man. Hold me down on this, that, and the third. They do that. So they raided everybody's stuff. What they did wrong, and we don't know if they did anything wrong, but they trying to say they took the information that was marked legal, his legal notes. But the government said there was nothing in there that had anything that said legal. They wouldn't have known anything that said legal until they went through everything. And they go through God's mail. They go through God's food. They shoes, they clothes, all that stuff. So they rated him based on their system. They rated him based on the fact that he was on that phone on somebody else's card. They was rated because they found out he was on a cell phone. They rated it because he's a prisoner, an inmate in jail, and they can. Point blank.
It was a lot of people that was mad though that they raided his cell and took his legal notes.
My man, first of all, man, I don't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. But that's a bunch of bullshit. They got this whole campaign now, Free Diddy. Black people always got something stupid that they want to grab hold to and not grab hold to what is actually right. If these people have any information, and like I just told you, the Southern District don't come get you until their case is closed. Their case is already done, brother. They know what they're going to go to court in on him. They know what they're going to use, and they know what they're going to win on. They know that he's going to have to take a plea or he's going to be found guilty of. They already know that. And we as black people always want to grab hold to the wrong thing and try to fight for that. How you going to fight for somebody that didn't give a damn about nobody or nothing other than themselves? But you can. It's okay. It's all right. What I'm saying is this. They did to him what they do to every inmate in the federal, in the state, in the county, in the city jails.
I hear you, but how you feel about the lawyer Tony Busby getting sued?
Well, they're going to try to do anything. See, it's just like, if you remember John Gotti, lawyer,
Yeah, I
right?
remember that classic movie. Yeah.
John Gotti, lawyer, got John Gotti off on every case. So what did the federal government do? They charged John Gotti, lawyer, with some bullshit so he couldn't represent John Gotti. Diddy lawyer know this guy, I think it's Busby or something like that.
Yeah, Tony Bosby.
They know he gets and wins a lot of cases. So what do? We get him charged with something so he can't fight these cases. You understand? We put something on him that he can't fight for these cases and fight for these victims and fight for these people that are bringing up charges against him. So now if we do that, what happens? They got to get somebody else that may not be as good as him, may not be as clever as him. His lawyer's trying to do the flim flam, bro.
That's what they're trying to do? You think so?
It's evident. When do lawyers charge the lawyers for doing their job? Hey, listen here, buddy. Check it out. We can go to court with this case and let the jury make a decision on how much money you give us. Or my client will take this much. It happens all the time, brother. Is that extortion or is that good business? Is that extortion or is that good business? I think that's just business. That's the business of being a lawyer.